What's going on, man? Trying to make sure y'all can see me. Hold on. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Alright, that should be cool. Let's see if I can get with you. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? What's good? What's good? YouTubers. Alright, real quick, man. Y'all see today's topic? Let me log on here with y'all so I can read these comments. As you can see, the weather's shaping up pretty good. Alright, what y'all got going on? Alright, so hold on, I'm trying to get online. Why is it not letting me online? What up, Tommy Reddington? What up, Lion Locks? Can y'all hear me pretty good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I'm still in Dallas. What up, Hardhead? Alright, so listen, man. My topic this morning is don't buy a CVO. The topic is not more about the bike per se. Not why not to buy the bike. The bike is a beautiful bike. I'm sitting. Actually, I got the camera on my man's CVO, and it's a beautiful machine, man. I want to say this. I can kind of understand the pressures of coming into coming onto the bike, say coming into the bike scene. You're coming into the Harley game, you're seeing the bikes, you're hearing all the shit talking, you're hearing all the love, and just all the fun, the camaraderie, and you want to come in and be a part of that. And I can understand that, we always talk that shit about, having clean motorcycles and having bomb-ass motorcycles and all of that. But I want to say this. Please take your time. And I want to apologize to anybody in any kind of way that if I've ever told you that, hey, when you come on the bike set, you need to come hard. You need to come, come as fast as you can or come as hard as you can. Because if I've ever told you that, then that was misleading. What I meant to say is, do it at your pace, buy what you can afford, enjoy what you like. If you can afford a CVO, then by all means get a CVO. I will one day have me a CVO when I'm financially able to have one. You're talking about a $50,000 to $60,000 motorcycle with all the bells and whistles. It's a beautiful machine. When I tell you beautiful, from a Harley Davidson owner to there's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? All the way dressed out the whole 9 yards. But my topic this morning is about don't buy a CVO as your first bike. Okay? And I say that to say this. The CVO is a bike that is to be respected. It's a beautiful bike. It's the top of the line. It's the top of the food chain. But for a first timer on a motorcycle, and this is my man D-Mac, one of my FHO patch holders, been off the bike for a while, came on the game hard, the CVO with extras, but that's intimidating. That's intimidating. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of machine. And this is a machine that you want to enjoy and you want to keep it immaculate. You want to keep it, all original, and you want it to be the best that it can be. The CVO should not be your first bike. You just now learning how to ride, because everybody that knows anything about Harley Davidson, every person, and I don't know if I can literally say this, every person, but you will drop your motorcycle. You will. New riders learning how to ride, beginning riders, you will drop your motorcycle. You will scratch up your paint. You will fuck up your pipe. You will, you're gonna fuck it up. It's your first one. and because of that, that is the reason why I say do not buy a CVO. Do not let a CVO be your first machine, your first piece of Harley Davidson machinery, because you're gonna drop it and you're gonna scratch it and you're gonna mess it up, and you're gonna be upset because it's something to be upset about. I promise you. You know, it's almost like having a Maybach or a Bentley, but you got a dummy tire on it. You're riding around with a dummy tire on a Maybach or a Bentley. When you got a CVO and it's scratched up or it's wrecked or it's dented, you kill the value, or you kill the aura of what the CVO stands for, and what it's all about. Any new rider out there, man, any new rider, I don't care who you are, what age you are, take your time, get you you know, I would even buy a used bike, a used Harley Davidson. You know, spend you a few dollars, because if you got the money to buy a CVO, you got the money to buy it today, next week, tomorrow, 6 months from now, you got the bread. If you got the bread to buy a CVO, then you got the bread to buy it whenever you're ready. But take some time first. Ride another motorcycle. If you're gonna buy a CVO Street Glide or Road Glide, buy you a used Road Glide. You know, something that you can afford to drop, something that you can learn, you know, to get used to, something that you could work out with, something that you could, you know, practice with. Therefore, when you do get that done and you're comfortable with riding, then you can, you know, go down there, get the CVO, spend your money, and enjoy it, and get all the oohs and ahs. But this trip right here for me, man, and it's definitely an eye-opener. It's definitely a wake-up. You know, I always brag on being able to take anybody, anywhere. I don't care how they ride or what they ride, and I still claim that. I get nervous sometimes. This shit ain't easy, man. And I get nervous, you know. And my man D-Mac, you know, he doing his thing. He here. He made it all the way here, and he can ride. It's just what I'm realizing now is, you know, when you get in when you pull up to that crowd and you got to make these turns, and you know, you got to make these U-turns. You pull in the parking lot, you see everybody burning rubber and, you know, getting sideways. I guess that could be intimidating. For me, it's natural. And it probably was intimidating for me when I first bought my bike, when I first came on the scene. And I want to tell you, man, love your motorcycle. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Take your time. Don't try to ride nobody else's ride. Don't try to do what nobody else do, because it's not working. It's not. If you have to pull up and stop, come to a complete stop, and sit there to decide where you're going to park your motorcycle at, then that's what you do. You know, you ain't got to try to do like everybody else, ride through the parking lot. We chicken hawking for parking spot. Yeah, let me pull up next to this one. And we pull in. If you can't do that, then don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then don't do that. It's just about, man, it's not about impressing nobody. It's not about, you know, it's about being safe, man, and it's about being able to ride your ride. It's about being able to enjoy it, man. This is a beautiful machine. You don't want to drop it. You don't want to scratch it. You don't want to fuck it up. You want to, every time you pull this bitch out and ride it, you want the world to know that, listen, man, I've earned this, I deserve this, and to recognize it. You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't nobody's business if it is scratched up or if it is wrecked. What up, Daddy-O? It ain't nobody's business if it is scratched up, if it is dented up. Hey, come here real quick. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna get these people up here. These are some of my breed partners. I want to ask you a question. I'm on live real quick, but I want to ask you a question.
Oh man.
Man, you walking like you done just ate everything, ain't saving nigga nothing, man.
What's up, man? You all right?
I got you on camera, man. My topic today is don't buy a CVO. And I say that, what I'm saying is that for your first bike as a new rider, you should never buy a CVO.
Absolutely not.
You agree or disagree?
I agree. I agree. Especially if you go from a street bike to a Harley, it's a different type of ride. You maneuver the bike differently because it's bigger. It's not as fast, not as responsive. I would say start with you. Maybe, you know.
I'm talking about you.
Get your. It's not wrong with them. $10,000, $15,000 bike.
Yeah.
You know, until you get to the point where you know what you got.
Yeah.
Some people buy stuff know what they got. You know.
And that's what I was explaining to them, like with my man, this is his first bike. And like I told him, I think that a CVO is something you work up to. You feel what I'm saying? As far as your skills, I ain't saying your pocket.
No, I ain't talking about your pocket.
I ain't talking about your pocket. We talking about your skill set, because this is a bike you don't want to scratch. You don't want to,
You don't want, you want to make sure you bag it up right. You bag it up. You want to make sure you hit the curve right.
All that.
You don't buy something like that. It's like me. It's like me hitting the lottery because I won the lottery. Go buy me a Ferrari. You can't drive me a Ferrari. I can't even fit that. I'm not on ship again. I'm gonna tell the transmission and everything.
As I said, my example was you got a Maybach, but you got to spend the tire on. You got to turn the tire on. Yeah.
That's good now.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. If you can afford a Maybach, then if the tire blows, you start right there and order it.
Yeah. Say, man, especially CVO, break down, man.
Yeah.
You fall, scratch the bag a little bit more than a regular bag. Been a crash bar, a little bit more, so things like that, man. So you're right, man. A $10,000, $15,000 bike, $10,000 bike, man.
Yeah, ride around,
get used to hitting that curve, get used to, then you start working your way up, man.
Yeah.
But
I just want to get another opinion, man, because I don't want people to think that I'm hating on anybody that because you can buy what you want to buy. It's not about your money. I'm not telling you, but I'm saying when you brand new to riding on Harley Davidson, like you said, even if you're coming off a sports bike, take your time, man. Get out there and ride. Learn how to ride, learn how to turn, because it's different. It is. It is. And see, the thing about it is this: what you have to realize is that when like I'm saying now, my boy D-Mac, my biggest fear or concerns with anybody that I deal with that ride with me, if something happened to him, y'all gonna try to chastise me. You feel what I'm saying? Because he a brand new rider. They say you got him out there. No, this is what he wanted to do. This is how he wanted to do it. And I'm with it. But like I'm saying, take your time, man. If you brand new to the Harley scene, don't believe the hype that you got to come out clean and super hard. Yeah, we do. That's what we do. We gonna fuck the game up. We gonna come out. But most of us are experienced riders. You feel what I'm saying? And like I was telling them, I know it's intimidating because you're watching the videos. Everybody want to come on and say it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't even spend up time right now. I've been riding for a while. I'm gonna tell you something else though.
Yeah.
These right here.
Yeah.
You a new rider? Work your way up to these.
Yeah.
It's different, especially coming from a street bike.
Yeah.
Just cause everybody got age pullbacks, you ain't gotta have them.
Yeah.
Until you learn how to maneuver your bike.
Yeah.
I made that mistake with my first bike. I had a 2006 street glide.
Okay.
I wore some 14-inch bars. I wasn't that good at riding. So here I am now. I done went up. So now I learned how to maneuver this thing. You see what I'm saying? That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Well, I appreciate you, sir.
Oh man,
Giving the
appreciate you,
people
man.
that,
Hey, keep doing what you do, my brother.
Appreciate you, brother. So that was just somebody that was walking by one of my rear view partners to get another opinion. Again, it's not about your pockets. Buy whatever you're going to buy. Enjoy whatever you can enjoy, whatever you can afford. But what I'm telling you is this: when you start spending that kind of money, man, here and what my boy 74 SS truck say, no matter the experience, ride your ride. Don't ride outside of your control of your comfort zone. That's that. But anyway, I just want to say that, man, that you should work your way up to a CVO. A CVO should not be, if you're a new rider, a CVO should not be your first bike. You don't want to take a masterpiece and ruin it because of, whatever. And again, you could be a hell of a rider. It could be big sale. I go out and buy my CVO and drop it the first day I get it. But I just think that I have a better chance of not dropping it because of my experience. So let me go through some of these comments real quick, okay? Too much bike, not enough experience for sure, line locks. In my beginning introduction to my motorcycle world, there it is there. Don't just sit in the garage and stare at it, okay? I like this gimbal version. Thank you. Always a pleasure to hear words. Okay. Thank you, J Red. Won't begin to CVO at all. Hey, I'm gonna get there. I will have one. I promise you. You could buy a Freedom 883 Sport Pride. Well, you probably could get at least probably about 5 or 6 883. They ain't cheap either, but some people have more money than sense. Yeah, don't buy a CVO out the gate. Thank you, Who was that? What's Really Hood? Hey, Queenie Queen. What up, Razor? Let's see. Okay. Always safety first. That's Robert Hester. What up, Robert Hester? Joseph John said it's a mature perspective, but people need to be reminded. Okay. What up, Ray X? Yeah. For sure, Big Dave. People gotta learn just to do that. Yes, sir. SS truck transition to the Harley thing slow, real talk. Santa Barbara, my man Ray X again. What up? What is a good bar height? That's something that you got to see, man. One thing about the motorcycle community, you know, if you brand new and you're trying to buy some bars and you see brothers out here with it, like even me, come ask me, hey, say, man, what size bars is it? Let me tell you, and I'm gonna tell you, man, go sit on them and see it, because you got to be able to stand the bike up and see how you feel. So when you see people that got bars or whatever, just ask them, hey, brother, I'm trying to buy a set of bars. Can I sit on your bike to see how the bars feel? And I promise you, 9.9 times out of 10, they won't have no problems, none whatsoever. And then that way you can determine, you know, what's comfortable for you. What up, E-Man on RM? What's going on with you? Okay. See me on all the road chicks. It has but ATL Hot Wheels, you're a different dude though. You're a different kind of dude. You know, you're gonna ride the shit out of your CVO and you're gonna keep it clean, but you're not, you know, it's not that for you. And that's the beauty about it. When you see a CVO on the road with big miles, I mean, it's just another motorcycle, true that. But what I'm saying, man, for your first motorcycle out the gate and you don't ride, you haven't been riding that long, it can be a bit intimidating. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you, even if you're a good rider, like my man D-Mac can ride. He can ride. But the bike and the crowd and first time being out here, it's intimidating. And it's a bit much. I didn't really realize it was that much, but it is a bit much. So. It's like getting a Chevy Suburban F-350 with a new driver. Yeah, I agree. That's from my man Anki 06. I'm in this shit because I listen to you, bro. Keep teaching. I will raise our problems. What up, D-Mac?
What up? Come wipe this old
Come on over here. Let me get you. I got you on camera. I'm on live right now. Come on over here. This is D-Mac. This is the bike I'm talking about. This is the bike I'm going to show you about. Let me ask you a
What's
question.
up, Apes?
I'm telling the people, brand new to riding a Harley Davidson, fresh out the gate, their first bike, should they buy a CVO?
Hell yeah.
He said that because he bought it.
That's right.
You should have bought another bike to practice first and then bought your CVO.
I'm practicing right now.
You practicing on your CVO?
On my CVO.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So you don't think that you would have been better off buying another bike first and then going, before riding this?
I don't know, man, maybe, but this is what I want, right? Yeah. So, yeah, everybody say you should get a smaller bike. Not smaller necessarily, but something that you can work with, besides stepping up to the big boy, but, I've never been like that. It probably was smart advice, but this is what I wanted. This is what I decided to do.
Let me ask you this. Is it intimidating having one?
Well, I'm learning.
Yeah.
And it's going to take some time. And that's why I'm out here right now to wipe it down. Get to know it.
So let me ask you this is your first time being on the bike set. Second and none was a meet and greet. It was a big one. That was the first time you ever seen that many black-owned Harley Davidson riders and owners?
Yes. That was amazing. Yeah. And the feeling I had toward it from looking at videos. Of course, I've seen all the videos. And the feeling I had from being there in person is what I came there for.
So let me ask you this: because what I'm saying, I can imagine. That's what I'm telling them. I can imagine. You're nervous, you're anxious. You kind of, you knew all this is brand new, and then you got this particular kind of bike. what do you need in order to get to the next level? Like, what it is, it's not the riding skills, because you can ride. Is it the confidence? You need more confidence. You need to, and I'm asking this so that other people that's watching this, that before they do this, that they can understand what do I appreciate about having the most fun?
Well, you gotta have that confidence, and Sales right. I think riding a motorcycle is all about technique. And that's what I'm trying to learn right now, the technique. Once I get the technique down, and because confidence is there, I mean, I'm not scared to get on the highway. We just rode from Beaumont to here about 300-something miles. I'm talking about riding behind this guy, he gonna drag you. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna sugarcoat it. He's not gonna play with you.
And the reason why though is because once I leave you, I know in my heart that I gave you what you needed to be out there on your own right away.
Right. That's right.
So that's one of the things too. But that's my man D-Mac, man. He out here doing this thing. And like I said, like he said, he knew that this is what he wanted to do. And I'm just telling anybody, this is a serious purchase. He has the baddest motorcycle in his whole parking lot right now. And when we see us as motorcycle enthusiasts, lover, Harley Davidson lover, when he pull up with this motherfucker, we can't do nothing but one out this motherfucker. You know, and ain't nobody, it ain't a jockey thing, or it ain't it ain't a money thing. It's just the fact that, hey man, this is a beautiful machine, and as a Harley Davidson owner, this is a machine that everybody wants to one day own, have, and possess. So you're doing this thing, man. I'll show it to you guys a little later on, but I just wanted the people to hear that, because I don't want them to think like, he'll tell you, I'm in his ass now. He'll tell you, I'm in front of everybody. I don't give a damn. When he making mistakes and shit, I stop my bike in the middle of the street. I get off, hey, boo, 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 because he needs to know that. He needs to learn that. And it ain't about me being better than him or me being bigger than him or whatever. It's just that this is my responsibility, and I take this shit serious. And he'll tell you, if you've never ridden with me or never been anywhere with me, he will tell you how serious I take this shit. You want to answer your phone, man?
All right, yeah.
You want to see him?
Oh, no, that's something else.
You want to see the kids, though?
Kids don't see me.
Well, listen, man, that was my story for the day. I wanted to share that with you guys. Stay tuned today. Hey, I hope you guys like that footage too last night at Second to None, man. I'm using my new stuff that some of it, like, with the donation that you guys give me. I bought a stabilizer. So I'm just trying to get better, man, with everything. I got another trying to save up for the camera that I want. But just wanted to share that with you guys, man. Okay, what's that say? Mr. No Name. I got you, Mr. No Name. That's hot. Great meeting, bro. Had to learn my final cut into Hot Wheels. I like. Okay. Thank you again, Razor. So coming from a street bike to a Hardy world, would a Road King be a good fit? A Road King would be an excellent fit. 2016 CVO. COO Limited. Bert D. Anthony Harris. Don't spend that much to fuck it up. You have to spend more to fix it. Hey, that's a good analogy, Anthony. Roderick Lee, whatever. Big Sale, just make sure you talk to the brother and look out for him. He's going to do what he do. For sure. That's my job. Trust me. I think you talked about before what you thought was bigger front wheel. Me personally, I don't care for the big front wheels. I've had all the way to a 23. I haven't had anything bigger than a 23. It does affect your gas mileage. It does affect the performance of the bike. And the biggest thing is when you're out here on the highway like this, if you catch a flat tire or anything like that, most of the dealerships won't have a tire to replace you. So you're stuck a little longer. It'll cost you a little bit more money, to get a tire, even get a regular tire changed out. So enjoy the big wheel one day. When I get it together, I will build me a custom bike with a 32 or a 20, but it'll be for show and not go. It'll be for something, for a project for me just to put together, and play with, and something to have, man. So that's that. Advice that someday to start with what you want to finish with. Okay. I wouldn't say start with what you want to finish with. Again, we're talking about learning how to ride. Hey, Hendel, I appreciate that. Truly, I do. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate that donation. we're talking about learning how to ride. If you want to learn how to ride, I wouldn't start off with such a big machine. That's just my personal.
I'm happy.
Appreciate you, Po Boy 772. Appreciate you, bro. Any advice you need, you can give me a call. 424-242-2355, and I got you. Yes, sir, Warren Charlie. You definitely do.
Just going around the little tight corner, man, because I know my lead. That's why I'm scared.
I have a Harley Davidson stock back there. Everything on my bike is all stock, so, except the handlebars. Road King of Street Glide, I'm always saying road glide. A road glide is the best glide. There's nothing better than a road glide. What's going on? Good morning, sir. How you doing? All right now. You can go on your tour back?
Oh, no.
If you gotta go, I can move it.
No. Go ahead.
Would be an awesome fit, okay? One thing I can say about riding with Sale is he may run you hard, but he will always going to make sure you are safe. Thank you, ATL Hot Wheels. Anyway, that's my time this morning, man. I just wanted to take the time to share that with you guys, man, because that is so important. Take your time, learn how to ride your motorcycle, get your confidence up, and just do you. And just know that we don't care. Ain't nobody tripping. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you respect, they're gonna give you love, but ain't nobody tripping what you got, how you got it. You know, we might laugh and joke and clown, but it's your motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? We more worried about you being safe than anything else. That's the most important, is to be safe, get there, get back, enjoy it, and wait for the next ride. You hear me? Let me see what else we got. I see you at the front. Okay, I see you at the front. Motorcycle and drone for sure. All right, man, it's your boy Big Cell FH, which and I see. Mr. Henry everywhere. That's my time. I love you guys. Don't forget any and all questions. I got another episode I'm gonna do for y'all too that I ended up helping a brother with, man, and I don't know if I'm a bash the dealership yet, because it kind of ain't their fault, but it is what it is. But I'll bring it to you guys on the next live episode. I love you. ATL Hot Wheels, thank you, brother. My man Big Shot's always looking out. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, man, follow the page, subscribe to the page, hit the bell to be notified. FHO, any and all donations can be made. We need the donations. We out here, we putting it down. But any and all donations can be made via Cash App. My Cash App handle is $FHOHNIC. You got PayPal. My PayPal is fastharleysonly@gmail.com. And the live chats, as you see the brothers that's leaving me donation, you can do that at the end of the comment box. Is $, hit that, and you can leave me whatever you want to leave me. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We out here, Dallas, Texas, second to none. The meet and greet was bananas. Go through my videos. I got the video from last night, meet and greet. It was bananas, man. So I can't even imagine. Today is the park, the picnic, and then the actual annual tonight. So, and then Houston is on, Texas is on fire right now. They got a college game, so it's a bunch, everybody's in town. The freeways are jammed. It's a pretty good thing. Right down to Key West from Maryland on November 8th weekend. November 8th weekend, I will be in Jacksonville, Florida for the Soul Brothers annual. So I definitely will be close to Key West, but I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida. My damn self is actually have a bike. My man Boss Hog, what's up with you, Boss Hog? 02, so hit me up, man. If I got the time, when I'm there, I'll definitely ride down to Key West with you. That's a beautiful ride too. It's a long ride. It's a steady ride. It's a beautiful ride. All right, man. That's my time. I done taken up enough of y'all time, man. Again, I want to give a mad shout out to Hendale. Appreciate that donation, and to ATL Hot Wheels. I appreciate that donation. Anyway, Dallas, Texas, man. Second to none. We here, 9th anniversary. I'm gonna bring it to you live as much as I can. I'm getting the 360 together. Got the stabilizer, so we good, man. It's your boy Big Cell FH, and I see me everywhere. I'm gone. Yeah, that part.